All right, so the wind evidently has destroyed the tent garage here, which really stinks. What the heck, man? I don't understand this. That wheelbarrow was inside the tent garage, and so was my forks for the loader, and they're all out here in the lawn now. Got some big casualties here. That must have just fallen right through the stupid thing. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a convertible. Oh man, that really sucks, man. Everything's gonna get wet in there now. Oh man, that really is not cool. I don't know what to do now. I gotta get like a 20-foot long tarp and spread it over the top of it or something. What a bummer. This thing is just shredded to pieces. It's all dry rotted from the sun and everything. It's just a piece of junk, man. Piece of junk. It lasted 4 years, I guess. I don't know what the life expectancy is, but it's 4 years old. Well, here's my convertible tent garage. Ay, ay, ay. There's so much good stuff in here, too. Model L's, giant vac, sit and miss engines, mower decks, a 408. All kinds of good stuff. The 44L back there in the back corner. Oh, well, just got back from Walmart. I bought a tarp. They got a 12 by 24, and the tent garage is 24 feet long. I don't know if 12 feet's gonna be wide enough to cover the hole in the top, but I think it will. It doesn't go, the sides are still intact. It's just that it's ripped down the center. So like 2/3 of it is intact. I only have to cover the top. See how just the top is ripped open? So I'm gonna try to drape this tarp over the top and tie it with some rope down to the bottom here before it snows 2 days from now. All right, let's get to it. I got the tarp unfolded. Man, that Chinese plastic smells like disgusting, but look at the end of the tent garage. We got a couple problems on this end here too. What the heck? Anyways, I don't know how I'm going to get this over the top. I think I'm going to tie a rope on it and throw the rope over it and try to pull it over to the back with the rope. But I wanted to put the rope under the edge here and tie it onto the frame, but oh, I guess I can get under there. I thought it was frozen to the ground. Luckily it's not, but this whole thing is just totally disintegrated. It sucks. Anyways, let me get to it here. It's kind of windy, so might be a challenge. I just about got this tarp on this thing. I want to show you something. There's vines growing in the tent garage. Chinese bittersweet, among other things. But what a pain. I got the tarp over the top here, and it's up there. I mean, this thing is just, it looks like someone took a machine gun to the front door. Totally destroyed. The back door, same thing. See these stupid vines here? It's all full of leaves. All the leaves blow in it. Everything in it gets totally covered with dirt. But with the exception of this little incident that happened this week, you can see there's snow on the ground in here in the leaves. That had never happened before. So I guess it is keeping this stuff dry and out of the moisture, but I mean, it still gets rusty because there's so much moisture in here. I mean, here's like a handlebar on a 5665 here. A little bit rusty, but just frustrating. We got to get this barn built. That's really the bottom line here. But anyways, that's the deal. All right, so I got the tarp on there. And what I ended up doing is I have about 150 feet of paracord on here, tying it down. Well, I tried to tie every grommet, and I had them two go to the same thing. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. I had to poke a hole through the tarp in a couple spots to get them in there. But I don't know if it's going to work, but it's better than having a hole in there. On the end, I tried to tie down the excess on the end there down to the bottom so that the wind doesn't flip that up and roll it open like a can opener. But the thing's shot. I mean, that's really the bottom line. If I was ever going to do one again, I'd do it a little different. But I did the same thing on this end. I tied it all together. This piece of junk tarp, I mean, the grommet's already ripping out. Junk. About 30 bucks. I think maybe it was $32 for the tarp, and I had a couple of those paracords here, but 50 feet of that's like $5 a piece, and I got 3 of them. So by the time you put tax and everything on, I got $50 worth of crap here. But we'll see if we can get through the winter with it, and maybe it will buy us a little time until I can get a barn going, which can't be until at least 4 months from here if we're lucky. But that's a wrap on the Shelter Logic repair. Got troubles in paradise here with the tarp on a tent garage. I should have taken Dennis's advice and put some rope across the top of it, but I never had time. And I think the wet snow might have caved in the metal. I'm not clear on that either. But look at that thing, man. That thing's gonna sail. I don't know if the ropes in the back broke off or the eyelets broke off of the tarp, but that thing is hurting right now. Piece of junk. Well, we're gonna go check out this stupid tent garage again. It's sleeting like crazy right now. Today's March 26th, I believe. So it's been maybe 3 weeks since we fixed it, but the snow just melted yesterday and the top of it looks all caved in. And I'm wondering if there's snow in there or a puddle of water or what, but it's supposed to rain today. So I want to address it. All right, let's see what we got here. Is it full of water? I can't actually see up there. Yep, it's full of water. Just what I suspected. So I'm gonna go inside and push it up. Let's look inside here. There's a lot of water in there. Like, seriously, if there's 10 gallons of water or something, it's 80 pounds. I'm pushing on, it's doing nothing. The whole tarp has gotten dragged to the right side here from that water. And this side just flapping in a breeze again. I don't want to poke a hole in it, but there's water already seeping through the tarp, just dripping. So I'm not really sure how we're going to deal with it other than putting a pump in there and trying to suck it out with a pump. By the way, it's sleeting like crazy right now if you don't hear it hitting the roof. Let's look at the back and see what happened to the tarp. What happened, I think the grommets probably ripped off the strings, and that's why the tarp was flapping in the breeze. Let's check it out. Yep, that's exactly what happened, man. Look at this. Whole freaking tarp. Every one of them is broken like that, all the way across the back. So all my work tying the strings on, it looks like the strings actually broke over there because I see grommets with... All right, so here on the back, you can see those grommets. Oh, here comes the wind, man. This thing is going to be a goner if I can't get that water out of there. This side here, pulled the grommets right out. It's just stupidity, man. Stupidity. See this one here pulled right out? This thing sucks. The whole end is totally destroyed here. I got the 408 popping out, the 57 SR gear reduction wheel tractor poking out. So not cool. I'm gonna have to get a bucket and put it in there and bail it out or something. That's my only choice, I think. On this side here, the grommets tore right off the tarp. I mean, this thing is a sitting duck. It's just ready to blow at any minute. So we got to get working on this. All right, I got the stupid Harbor Freight pump going here. I'm just gonna let it go and see if I can't pump that puddle out up there. You know, it's pretty, there's a lot of water in there, a real lot. And I think this is the way to go, is to suck it out here. And then I can lift it, hopefully. A lot coming out. This stupid little Harbor Freight pump, I first bought it to do gas tank on a 20G. And I've since used it to pump water more than I've pumped gas and oil with it. I've pumped oil out of a transmission on a Ryder tractor with it a few times, but it proves invaluable to suck water out of tarps. Cool.